Real quick, getting into Android 14 before we hit the news. I was just thinking yesterday, I have now Android 14 on all my devices. I have it on my S23 Ultra, which I have set up as a webcam, which I'm recording on. I have it on the Nothing Phone 2, and I have Android 14 on the Pixel 8 Pro. Now, the official build is on the S23 Ultra. And then I have the beta versions of Android 14 on the Nothing Phone 2 and the beta version of Android 14 on the Pixel 8 Pro. But I wanted to get into that to let you know I think this is the best Android build I can remember in a long time. I was going through all three devices yesterday and just thinking, man, because my S23 Ultra got updated yesterday, and I've been using it a lot over probably the last 18 hours or so since it got updated, and it is phenomenal. It's very smooth, it's very clean. It's very feature rich. The widgets are very clean. Everything seems way more refined. Seems like it's a very smooth operating system. Very elegant, very well put together. Some of these releases, I think it was Android 11 or Android 12. I think it was Android 12. It just seemed, I think that one was full of bugs as well. And it just seemed too clunky. It seemed like stuff was out of place. Android 13 cleaned that up quite a bit. But moving into Android 14, it is phenomenal. I absolutely love it. So if you're using a device that has not gotten Android 14 yet, please install. Don't hesitate to install it now. If there's a beta available, obviously you got to beware of some bugs here and there. Maybe something not working. If there's a beta available for your device and you choose to install it, but look, on the beta builds on the Nothing Phone 2 and the Pixel, I have not come across one single bug, and these are beta builds. Now that's why it's a beta. But the betas that they're putting out are phenomenal. The battery life on Android 14 is much, much better. Like, they've optimized the battery usage, screen on time, screen off time. It's just, I really don't have anything negative to say about it. Battery, I can tell the battery life on my S23 Ultra has gotten better just in one day. I can tell. We'll obviously keep an eye on that, but they really got their stuff together, Android, and it's got me excited for the future, moving forward. When Android used to put out, going back to 12, but also previous versions, when Android used to put out a preview build or a beta build or something that you can install to basically look forward to, there would be bugs in the past, right? There would be, oh, I got this, I got that, I got a battery drain, I have a wake lock on. It was always something, right? An app crashes, whatever it is. There used to be, it seemed like there was always something. And moving into 13, I think there was one or two hiccups, but now I didn't have any. But now moving into 14, it's like everything is refined. Like, it is a phenomenal build of Android. And now there's a noticeable difference, and I'm going to record a video on this. Android 14 on the Samsung Galaxy S23. And if you have a S23 series, whether it's the base S23, the S23 Plus, or the S23 Ultra, it is now live as of yesterday. Samsung pushed the update out for a couple weeks worldwide, but they put it out in stages. Yesterday was the official day that it was released for all the carriers. So check your phone if you haven't already gotten a notification. Don't hesitate to download it. Everything's more refined. The pull-down menu, more refined. The recents menu, more refined. Widgets, more refined. It's just I I could go go on and on and on about Android 14. I was a little skeptical installing it on the Nothing phone because I am using it as my daily driver right now to test it out. And of course, the Pixel was released with Android 14, and I did a previous video on that. And I stayed on the public stable build that the that the Pixel 8 Pro was released on or released with for about a month, and then I just installed the enrolled into the beta program on my Pixel 8 Pro. I believe it was last week, and I again got another video about that. But if it's available for your device, um, I would say go ahead and install it. Now it's up to you. Again, it is a beta, so you never know. However, I think the chances of having a major bug or chances of having wake lock or a battery drain of some sort is very, very small on this build. It is phenomenal. I can guarantee you that. I can't wait to. I'm still learning the phone now. It looks similar but different. It's kind of hard to explain. I wanted to record that video today with the Android 14 on the S23 Ultra, but I'm still kind of I want to make sure I know exactly all the changes and everything. But I can tell you there is a noticeable difference, especially the way it looks, the way it feels. Feels like the display is more crisp, like the icons, the app icons, the color. So it does you will notice it does look better. It does feel better. It's more smooth. I was going into RAM management, and it looks like they manage the RAM a little better as far as where they allocate the random access memory to. Because I always keep an eye on that. And it looks like my normal daily usage on that device, the RAM usage is lower. It's about, not drastically, but it's probably 800 megabytes lower, almost a gigabyte lower, which is saying something because it tells you that it's just much more optimized. Then it's very nice, very clean, very, very clean. All right, enough of Android 14. We will create a separate video for that. Let me get into the news. I did want to mention that though. I did have a viewer, an indoor subscriber, mention that. So let's get into the news real quick. Let me share this screen. I got 3 good stories, good news articles for us today. First up, now we got probably, I won't say the biggest, but definitely big news when it comes to Samsung, as we were just talking about. Look, Samsung